Alright, we're live. Alright, hey guys, I've been asked to redo a video I made earlier when I didn't have a mic to talk with, and that particular video was on a freeware game called Gamebiz 2, which is right here. Now, before I get going into the video, let me explain what the game's about. Now, there have been a couple of popular games on Android and iOS called like Game Dev Story that are about creating your own game company and trying to get rich and make money but not go out of business. And Gamebiz is a game like that. Now, as for prevalence, like which game came first, I'm really not sure. I guess I could research into that and tell you, but this game was suggested to me by someone on the GameFAQs forums when people were like asking around, like, are there any games like this one? Because I really enjoyed playing it, and this game was brought up. So like I said, it's freeware. It won't cost you a dime, and that being said, there's a link in the description to download the game if you so feel like going to play it. So that would be the first link in the description. So, not much more to talk about, really. I guess I'll just dive right into this game. Oh god, that's not a good start. Okay, the entire program crashed. Oh, okay, we got through it. So I guess that'd be the first warning, is this game is very loud on the opening screen. And this right here would tell you it's from a company called Veloci Games 2006 is the copyrights. A little bit of information here on the starting. You got the official website. Let's see if the link's live or not. Opens up an IE window and ask me later. So it appears this link is down. Alright. Alright. Nah, this isn't going to be my new browser, I'm afraid. So, got the online FAQ. A system shutdown is what the hell? Alright. You got a forum. That link's dead. You got their website. That link's dead. A donation button. That link's dead. Oh no, these aren't dead links. This is IE being trash. My bad. Well, Jesus, since I use such a horrible browser, I'll just pull up Chrome and I'll type in the link manually. Holy hell. Alright, 1 second, I'll pull up the Chrome window and I can get the link for you guys. Okay. So, this link's dead too. That's the FAQ. Gamebiz 2 forum is at Envision Free, maybe we can get that. Yes, we can get to this link. This is on Envision Free. Is this even for the same game? Oh, nope, this is the same game. Take a look. So there's some stuff you can get off this forum. Download link. Which links to the website, which is dead. So it might be more difficult than I think to get a hold of this game. Let me Google it real quick on my other monitor and see if I can't find something for it. Gamebiz 2. And the website it links to is dead. So I don't know if you'll be able to get your hands on this game. Oh, hold up. Oh, baby. Alright, I think I managed to nigrig it. Let's take a look. That's the official term. Oh. Yep, alright. I found a way to get to it. What I did was, I copied the link real quick. I searched Gamebiz 2, and the first link was dead, but I went to the second link here, and I navigated to Gamebiz 2, and I got this link. So this is how you how you have to get to it to download it. And you'll go right here and download. All right. Now that I figured that out, I can link that in the description. Yeah, I kill all the Chrome because it had my download from earlier. All right. So here's your player name, company studios, and this is the difficulty. Now this game is hard. For the first time you're playing it, I would recommend you put this slider all the way to the left and this one all the way to the right, because it is not easy. If you think, this will be an easy game, I'll set this one over here like this and put this one, over here, you'll get wrecked. It's not easy. So anyways, without further ado, I guess let's dive into this. I'm going to change my age to 38, or 37 rather. I'll explain a bit more about that in a second. So you start in 1980, so right at the very beginning of the rise of the gaming industry. And I think I might have muted this. Let me take a look. I did. Let's have this at about 5. 3. So it comes with music. It was probably best that I muted it because full volume might have blasted someone's eardrums out. Alright, and it has some facts on the front when you first load into it. So it says Commodore 64 is driven by the Commodore Basic 2.0 OS, but Microsoft wrote the original BASIC for the Commodore PETs. Commodore, though, significantly rewrote the BASIC for the VIC-20, and that version became the basis of the BASIC in the 64, 128, plus 4 and others. But turn on the 128, and what do you see? Copyright 1977 Microsoft. And it shows a little screen here. So there's some facts on here. You can scroll through them. Pong, C64, Kiwi, Epix. But anyways, let's dive in. I've been delaying for 6 minutes now. So let's get into this video. Alright, so here's the overlay. You've got, I don't even know what this is. Some streets here and open building lots, I guess. Maybe as you progress through the game, you'll get buildings on these. Some clouds over top of it. And you've got some music from the game and some special effects. Now, if you can hear that, you can hear this like really eerie sound in the background, this ominous sound, all the time. If you turn off SFX, that goes away. Now, for whatever reason, like the jackhammers and the traffic horns don't, so, and nothing's perfect. So anyways, there are a ton of different strategies to go about with this game, but I'm going to take my strategy. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to look through the employees. I'm going to want to see who can I hire, so these guys I can't afford. No way. Let's look through these guys and see if we can't get someone with some averages. Mediocre's not good. You want average or better. If you have to take a dive on, like, these stats, you want your mediocre to be in leadership, because you probably won't use him as a team leader ever, just as a grunt. Not quite. Oh, come on. Give me a cheap employee that's good. Here we go. This guy's useful. So he wants $36.95 a month. Let's tune that down to 3,000. Let's do 3,250. Now here's how you get people to agree to come with you. Turn up the non-recurring. If you give him like a non-recurring of $100,000, who's gonna turn that down? No one. But you can do 10,000 too. And let's see if he'll take it. Under these circumstances, I'm not interested, he says. Well, let's jack this up a little bit. 25,000 non-recurring. There we go. He takes the bait. That's one employee down. So the problem is sometimes you just won't be able to get the employees you want. You'll see a bunch of like trash employees, and when you get to the good ones, they're really expensive. It'll happen. Like this guy's average all around, but he's already hired by Atari. It's going to cost me a lot of money to hold this guy in. Let's do $4,500 a month. Well, this costs a huge non-recurring on him. 45,000 non-recurring. Can we haul him in? No. We're gonna have to turn this up to 5,000 a month. Keep that non-recurring. Maybe we can turn the non-recurring up to 50,000. And there we go. We got him. Let's try and get one more employee. This will probably be difficult. There's gotta be someone. Maybe Tim Fernandez from Activision Publishing. His hardware skills are bad, but I mean, no one's perfect. I'd like to get another average, but this guy's just too expensive. It cost us $5,000 to get the last guy who was hired, and he was like $4,500 monthly salary, so this guy cost us $7,000 probably. We just don't have that kind of cash. I guess we'll haul in. Nah, wait, we still have another guy with the same stats. Yeah, we'll haul in Tim Fernandez here. Bring him in at $3,250 a month with a non-recurring of $33,000. Will he take it? Suggest. He brings it. Alright. So we got ourselves 3 employees now. And we probably should start working on our first engine. So before you can make a game, you've got to make an engine. So at the very start of the game, first of all, I shouldn't skip ahead. You want to make sure you have a team leader. I'd set myself because I use the leadership skill. So let's make an engine. Let's call it Action Engine 1.0. We're only going to be able to make 10 of these. How about the Act Engine? Act Engine 1.0. What's 1.0? Okay, we got enough for 1.0. Alright, so I highly recommend you pick action games. Because you can say to yourself, oh, I'll make educational strategy, but this prognosis says it all. If you make educational strategy, you're going to get fair sales, but fair sales aren't going to be good enough. You're going to go out of business. You got to make action games. Currently we have a couple of these up. I'm going to go with the Atari 2600 though. Now, this is how I do it. I go all advanced, and I toss everyone on board to make this engine. Now, before you make an engine, what you want to do to make your engine much easier to make is you want to go and buy these tools. This is very costly, but it's very worth it. See, we lost about $1.3 million putting those tools together, but it'll make our lives so much easier on the Atari. Look at that, 15 man weeks. You start development, we got 22, but we're not done yet. You have to assign your employees to this. So we'll assign all the employees to the project, and it should be down to 16 weeks. So let's fast forward. Our board meeting, it says our financial situation is good. We want the engine finished in 4 years. Unread mail. Game save. Alright. So the engine's been produced. Let's take a look at how it stacks up. It's a 75 engine score. It's the highest because no one else has made one. But we're not done yet. You can update this thing. So we'll put ourselves as team leader. We'll choose a maximum amount of employees. And as you can see now, every employee should be on that. They are. So let's take 8 weeks. Alright, that'll increase the score of the engine to an 82. Now let's update, okay, it's max level. Let's try updating genre one more time. 16 more weeks. Woof. It's a lot of time, but it's gotta be as good an engine as possible. Alright, so we should be at near the 90s. Okay, that's as good as we're going on this engine. So after spending almost all of the first year doing nothing, let's make a game. Action Man. The team leader, I'll be the team leader. Sure. Choose genre, action. Music quality, you want to go all out. Now, since it's an action game, we want the focus of the game to be gameplay. Replayability is important too, but gameplay should be the focus. Makes sense, right? Bundle all these extras in here. You want everything going to this game. Employee research amount, jack it all up to 100. You gotta go all out. If you just think, oh, I'll just half-ass it, you'll lose. I tried that. I thought, oh, I'll just half-ass my game and I'll make some cash cow. What actually happened is my game got put out and it sold like 4 copies and I went out of business. Alright, we got 22 weeks on this. Now, you're not done yet. What you want to do is you want to go here and edit the project. Now see how it only takes 8 weeks to do all the designing, but it takes 22 to do the programming? You've got to allocate the development focus. Let's bring this up to 48. Bring this up to 35, and that's about as good as you're going to get it. See, that shaves 6 weeks off the production time. That's a lot of time. So we missed Christmas sales for the first year. That's alright. So the board meeting, they tell me it's very good. I'm not going to attend the show because there's no point. I don't have the kind of cash spare to attend the show to hype my game. Alright, game publisher. Like I said, if you half-ass it, you're going to lose. You want to go ahead and pick the best. So right now, we're looking around and they're saying their weekly output's 26,000 and there's superb advertising. So it's Atari rather, is who we're going to pick. And yep, everywhere, let's just go everywhere with this game. And it says, Action Man achieves that rare quality of having something for nearly all strategy gamers, and most will find a lot to like. And it looks like we got a 7 or an 8 out of 10, which is meh, but it's alright, because it's our first game. So yeah, we got a 7 out of 10. So let's look at analysis release. It'll cost you $5,000. That's chump change, whatever. So they say fair timing right now, fair timing in 3 months. I say wait till Christmas. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Now let's look at our engine again. Our engine is holding up well compared to the competition. So let's take a look at what other games we can develop, or what other consoles we can develop an engine for. We can just do this by checking tools. So the Spectrum's out. That's a very good console. But I suggest we train employees. And that's what we're going to do. Because if you want to make the best games, you have to have the best employees. So, everyone's going to be working on programming. And programming. So you can see the differentiate. Oh my God! You can see the difference in the weeks. So this would be the person who is at the highest level. This is me, because my programming's at the highest level out of everyone, and I only have average compared to them, and some of them have good. This guy, for example, probably has good. Yeah, Ted Peterson. So you can intensify the study and speed it up, but it's going to cost you some cash. And this isn't chump change. But if you want to get your games out quick and you want to make sure that you're not like floundering, it might be the best option. So I'll try to bring these a little closer to 10 weeks. And we'll get our studies down. And alright, let's take a look now. Any consoles out that we can develop tools for, or do we need to just keep studying? Spectrum's the only one that I would even consider. Now it tells you the Best Buy right now. It says the 2600's on top. So that's the best console to develop for. So since, you know, nothing's going on, nothing to really develop for, don't have a sequel to build off of because we haven't even released our game yet, we'll just keep studying. Alright, another employee finished up. Let's put him on a study project again. 38 weeks. We're going to have to double intensify that study. Employees finished. Assign them to study again. Now, there's a reason you do programming in particular. It's because it helps you with some of the advanced features of games. Oh, wow, okay. I thought it was Christmas, but week 39 is the Christmas mark, and you want to be selling games with the Christmas hype. It's just such an increase in software demand. If you're not selling games around Christmas hype, you're making a big mistake. Because it's just there's such hype. Alright, before I start putting all my employees on this again, let's make sure there's nothing to get tools for. Because while it might be on your calendar when they are released, I mean, the calendar isn't very good. Anyways, I've been on this video for about 18 minutes, so I think I've given a good overview. Let me just get to the Christmas release and show you what making money looks like. I can do a full video playing through the entire game if people want it that bad, but this is just supposed to be a quick overview, and I've gone for 18 minutes, so let's see. Still nothing. You want to make sure you always keep an eye on platforms to make sure you're not missing something. So I'm just gonna fast forward to Christmas, one more week, and I'm gonna release. Or let's look at the analysis real quick. It'll probably say perfect timing. So drop this game. And let's look at what happens in 4 weeks when this guy's done. Bam! 4.3 million. So this is how you make money in this game. If you're first timing it, set those settings to the easiest. Trust me, you will not last if you don't. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see ya.